Hello. Well, it's not good morning. It's good afternoon. I do feel like I need a nap, which I will be having today. Rest assured. I'm so tired, y'all. It's been such a busy weekend. I don't even know how many events I did this weekend with the addition of my son's birthday being yesterday. So we celebrated him Saturday morning. It's been wild. So I was like, y'all ain't heard from me in about 3 or 4 days. I figured I would go live today to do a weekend recap, and then I have to take a nap. Like, have to take a nap. I am so tired. It doesn't even make good sense. But hello, everyone. Let me know where you're checking in from. Hi, Brian. Hi, Tennis is Live. Sharon, welcome. Hey, Sassy. Hi, Teresa, Brittany, Kathy, Finer Dove. How are you guys doing today? Woo. Yeah, I'm going to actually, so this is the thing. When it comes to national anthems for national TV games, this was the same thing with the Wizards. Okay, they don't, I don't know why my Siri on my watch is tripping. They very rarely air that part. Like, they don't always air that. Usually it's like a TV time situation. So it's very rare that you'll get that aired. Every now and again, but for the most part, no. But yeah, I will share the recording on my YouTube. So for those of you who want to see the full recording, you need to follow me on Winter Womanland. That's on YouTube. I'll upload the full recording there. I'll upload a clip of it on IG, but the full version I'll put on YouTube. Oh, happy birthday to your daughter. She turned 21 as well. Teresa, you said you were there. That's awesome. I got a lot of recordings. Apparently, a lot of y'all were at the game yesterday. I was like, thank God I didn't sound a mess. That would have been real awkward. That would have been real awkward if I sounded a mess. This is the thing. Thank you so much, Cece. You said I saw your performance. Thank you. Hi, Sunshine Rays. I think the thing is, hi, Scooter Hob. With the national anthem, I tell people this all the time. So I always practice like two different versions. But because the national anthem for these games, y'all, this is like the 5th professional game I've sung the national anthem yet. I pretty much done sung at every professional sports team. And then I did a professional boxing match as well. So thank you for buying a gift, Scooter Hob. People go wrong with the national anthem when they try to do too dang much. And for the most part, people don't like when you do that because people are so used to the national anthem being sung a certain way, and they just like having it sung because of what it means. But all the extraness is usually where people typically mess up. So I don't aim to do the most for the national anthem. I really just sing the song. I just want to make sure I don't forget the words and I don't crack and I don't sound crazy. And yeah, get through it. But it goes by so quickly. So you get like a minute and 30, minute and 20, minute and 40. I mean, it's definitely under 2 minutes. You don't get a long time. You gotta move. And they add all this. Yeah, you can't just do the most. It's not the time to do the most. It's all good. Hey, Tia. I think that's like the biggest piece of advice. If you ever do the national anthem, just sing the song. You ain't got to do all the running. If you guys actually go listen to Whitney Houston's version, she honestly doesn't do the most. She sings the song and she does her little flair here and there, but it ain't nothing deep. I heard another Grammy Award winner sing it and she jacked that joint up so bad. I was like, woo, Lord. Y'all not about to drag me. I would rather just sing it and people be like, you know what? Hey, V, you sounded good. be done with it, than to try to do the most. Hey, somebody's mama. And then it sounds a mess, right? You just don't want to do that. Just sing the song. Sing the song strong. And yesterday, honestly, I did 2 different versions depending on how much time I had. When I tell you that plane flew over so quick, I was like, well, version number 2 is version number 1 is what y'all gonna get today, because it just moves too fast. Now, if I want to do the most, I can, but it's just you don't have the time to. So you just sing the song. Yesterday was a great day, y'all. When I tell y'all, okay, so y'all know I live in the DMV. No, it ain't Fergie, but Lord knows she'll go down in history. I feel like if you don't do as bad as her, you're doing amazing. Because she'll probably go down in history as one of the worst to ever singing, and that's horrible. I would never. But yesterday was such a great day. They did retire Darryl Green's jersey. You said absolutely, just straight sing. Yep. You said I heard somebody about 2 weeks ago on ATL that calls me to give the soda. I bet. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Linda. Hello. Good morning. So yeah, they retired Darryl Green's jersey, and it was also the Commanders alumni weekend. So you guys know that I live in the DMV. I was born and raised in Arkansas, and people often ask, how did you end up in the DMV area? You guys, if you follow me for any length of time, you know that my children's father, my ex-husband, played for the then Redskins, now Commanders, right? We moved here in 2005. We were kids, y'all. Seriously. We were kids when we moved here. Y'all, that's been almost 20 years ago. Almost 20 years ago. So for me, because the stadium has not changed that much, to walk in that stadium, really since I went to the Beyonce concert, but it was a concert, so it didn't feel like a stadium because, you know, it had been converted to a concert venue. But to go back for an actual game, y'all, I hadn't been in ages. So it was just so strange walking through that stadium, thinking about the times when, you know, I was going there with my babies at the time. Kayla and CJ were 4 and 2 when we moved here. It was just insane. So Darryl Green was ahead of us. But what's unique about Darryl Green is that he did play under Joe Gibbs, and that's who we played under. We came here under Joe. Joe was the coach for the Commanders at the time that we moved here, and he was coaching for them for a second time. So it was just crazy. So we got a chance to go over to the alumni tent, which is where all the former players go to meet the fans. And I got to see a lot of my people, y'all. It was just like it was overwhelming, honestly, because these are people that were family to me for so long. Hey, Majanique. Majanique being one of those people. And Madge knows, like, people just kind of, thank you, Ariel. People just don't really understand that world unless you're in it. But we are all we have. A lot of us are being moved away from our family and our friends, and all we have is each other. So we form a family within the football family. So these are my people. Like, I don't know. It was just great. It was great to see everybody and seeing, you know, these players become like brothers, their wives become like sisters. You watch each other's kids grow up. A lot of us were pregnant at the same time. So you see everybody's kids bigger now. And it was just a really great day. So I think that, yeah, we worked with Joe. Joe was, we were with Joe for 2 seasons before he decided to retire. And then we got 1 year, I want to say Zorn we did 1 year with Zorn. But yeah, so anyway, It was good to see everybody. It was just wild. So of all the days to be, afforded the opportunity to sing the national anthem for the Commanders, it was on their alumni weekend where I got to see a lot of my people. Yeah, it was great. I actually posted some pictures on my Instagram. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, it's I'm Simply Winter. Go check some of those photos out from yesterday. Hey, to Latrice. Go check some of those photos out. I posted a picture with Ashley Brown, and I said, listen, if you don't know, I don't expect the general public to know Ashley, but we, the NFL wives, former wife, ex-wife, don't matter, girlfriend, if you were a part of the Commanders organization, if you are a part of the NFL in any capacity, you know Ashley. Ashley's husband is Ray Brown. Ray played in the NFL for 20 years. I want to say that Ray is the longest standing NFL. I think he had one of the longest NFL careers. I could be wrong, could be longer. I got to look it up. But you have to go back and look. It's all right, Kia. I'm going to post it. But everybody know Ashley. Ashley actually founded the first NFL wives organization off the field, and organization which I'm proud to be a member of. But Ashley, is she the NFL wife goat? If you an NFL girlfriend, wife, significant other in any capacity, you don't know Ashley, I don't know that you're a part of the NFL. Everybody knows who she is. Everybody. She was just in this world, everybody's not so friendly. It's just the truth. And it just helped to have someone like her that was willing to welcome you in and make sure you were good and tell you where to find doctors and schools and all the things, babysitters and things of that nature. Like, you got to have those people because you move around so much, you don't really know. But she's definitely was a big sister, and listen, a lifeline. You needed to have a person like her. So it was just a good day. It was a good day. Hey, Tina Turner, Sugar Sweet, welcome. It was a good day. So yeah, I am going to post the recording on YouTube. I'll post a clip of it along with my reel on IG, but I'm not going to post the full thing. So if you're on IG and you want to watch the full version of it, make sure you go to my YouTube channel. I'll put like a announcement in my story so you guys know when I post it. But I have so many photos. Shout out to my personal videographer and photographer. He was so excited. I think he was more excited for me than I was. But he's also a musician, so it's good to have somebody that's musical by your side. Because, baby, listen, you off key, he definitely gonna tell you. He ain't gonna lie to me either. Thank you, Tricky, for the ice cream. I appreciate you. So I told him, listen, just make sure I ain't sounding crazy. Make sure I ain't sounding crazy. I got my own custom jersey made, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. They made me a custom jersey. It has my name on the back. I have to take a picture of it. So I wore that one over my outfit when I sung the national anthem. Is Ed a Commanders fan? Ed is he's a hometown guy. So he was, and now he's a Ravens fan. Him and my sister are Ravens fans now, but he grew up a Commanders fan. And his family, he's DC. So he was up until last year. I'll let him tell his own story. I'm not even going to say. I was a Commanders fan by default, but y'all know who my team is. It was a good day. It was a good day. Shout out to you said Baltimore the building. Hey, L. Summers. Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. Thank you, Janelle, girl. Shout out to Andrea, who always styles me, and it's interesting to see what she comes up with for me to wear. But I love my outfit. I got so many compliments on my skirt yesterday. And she actually had a matching, like a duster to go with it, but y'all was hot as Hades yesterday. Oh my God, it was so hot. After I got done singing, baby, the rest of them clothes came off. I just wore my jersey because it was so hot. It was abnormally hot because it's been like this morning, it was 30 some degrees. I don't like this time of year where it's so up and down with the weather, but I liked my outfit yesterday. It was cute. She knows I don't like to be too over the top. Like, I don't want to be, okay, maybe y'all don't know this about me. Maybe y'all do. I don't mind being sexy. I don't mind being sexy at all. but I am 43. I am not a child. I don't want to look like a pop star. So she knows how to dress me to make me cute, presentable, but I err probably more on the modest side. You said effect. Yeah, he's definitely a Ravens fan. He said, I was so excited when I found out it was you. My whole section was like winter and singing, oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Raquel. You said you don't like to be flashy. I really don't. I have my moments, but I just honestly think that when you're my age and you're out here still trying to wear your brassieres out and half naked, and who are you trying to impress for real? No judgment if you feel like you got to be half naked to be that girl, but I just feel like it's something to be said where you could turn a head with your clothes on. Because everybody half naked these days. That's not really novel. I feel like you kind of setting the standard if you can turn heads with clothes on. Furthermore, I feel like for as much as I'm not churchy, you could take the Pentecostal out the girl, but it's really hard to or you take the girl out the Pentecostal, but it's hard to take the Pentecostal out the girl. And I still feel like, even though I'm not Pentecostal anymore, some of those, hey, explore more travel, some of those modest or more modest things are still in me. And it's listen, ask Corey tell you, because Corey would suggest that I'm like, I'm not wearing it. I'm not wearing it. And I get it. People think when you're on reality TV, you got to do more and be more. Cookie, I'll call you back. I saw you. But I just feel like, hey, Jolinda, I just don't want to I don't want to be half naked. I have 4 kids. I don't want my sons, watching me wear see-through stuff. I just don't want to do it. You said, child, you see I know you did. I know, yes, it was a lot of that. I wish I had the confidence of some of y'all. Some of y'all got a lot more confidence, and I need to tap in. Some of y'all have a lot of confidence. Some of y'all got a lot of confidence. A lot. Yeah, Tia, the weather is crazy. But I ain't got that type of confidence. You say you go for more classy, demure. Yes, definitely lady. I always want to be a lady. I always want to be a lady. Always. And this is the thing. It's some rooms some people will never be in because of how they present. It's the truth. Y'all can let this world make y'all believe that ratchet and half naked is in, but it's some rooms some people will never be in because of that. And that's probably the rooms that I don't want to be in. I'll be honest. It's probably some rooms I don't want to be in. So I kind of do my best. Hey, Silver Fox, to err on the side of Hey, Casino Rules. I try to err on the side of, could I walk into a boardroom? Could I, could I go to an upscale event? Like, I went to two galas this weekend. I mean, these galas is cost money. I fortunately, we don't go to these rooms just to be sitting there. We go to participate, support, um, raise awareness for these organizations. You're in the room with a lot of money. You don't want to look like you just walked off a walked out of a strip club. Now don't y'all come for me, because I know Atlanta got different strip clubs. It still don't make it any less a strip club. See what I'm saying? Like, people be like, Atlanta strip clubs are upscale. I don't want to spend my time in a strip club. It's not definitely two different things. Sure. Hey, paper team. Like, they're on the side of caution. And I don't want my mama looking at me like some of the things, like, let me tell you what. So, reality TV, we're wearing obviously different things. Hey, Braylon. And they want us to be more fashion forward, and I get it. So some of my events I would go to, like, Andrea, she knows how to respectfully push the envelope without doing too much. But even my mama looked at some of that of like, what is you wearing? And where's the rest of it? So my mama still don't play that for real. Not to say I am a grown woman and I make my own decisions, but in my mama still, child, it's just something. She'd be like, now what is we doing? My mom definitely is on the conservative side for sure. For sure. So, you know, I'm just more, I try to be mindful, but it was a good day. Let me tell you, I know that Love and Marriage Huntsville has filmed their reunion. I hear that it may be 5 parts. Hey, Denise. I hear that it may be 5 parts. I have not had time to dive into all the things that have been going on. I really have been busy. And from what I can tell, it's typical reunion chatter, I feel, where people honestly are always going to like have their thoughts, but I'm going to be honest, they probably have been put on restriction on what they can and cannot share. That's what it seems like to me. So I don't think you guys are going to hear very much. Yeah, I heard that it was 5 parts. I heard that it was 5 parts. I don't know how true that is. If it's 5 parts, that's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of moving parts. I don't know that I would want to watch 5 parts. Would you guys want to watch 5 parts? Seems like to me there's a lot of shifting and shaking, and they're trying to figure out. I told y'all, my thoughts are there's a lot of conversation about how to woo the audience back in the mix. That's what I think. And y'all have not been the easiest audience to appease. You said not at all. Yeah, someone said, who was reporting that it was 5 parts? I had to go back and see, but that's what people were saying. And I'm like, yo, that's a lot of parts. A lot of parts. You said nobody wants to watch 5 parts. We barely want to watch 3 parts. I think ours could have been in 3 parts. So 5 parts of what? Maybe because Mel and Martell couldn't go on stage together. You think so? Can they not be on the same stage? Does anyone know if that's true? I've never heard of that. Is that true, Cece? I wouldn't be mad if they had a different host. I think it would be neat to switch up the host. I think it would really be neat to switch up the host. I think it would change. Um, I think it would help kind of shift some of the interest. You know, that's what I think. You said, hold on. So, do you feel like Stormy trying to get on Bell Collective because she's been seen with them a lot lately? I don't know. No, they can't. She has a restraining order on her. How do you do a reunion when people can't be in the same? They also said Mel walked off. Well, honey, I'm not against a good walk off. Y'all know I believes in a walk off if necessary. Oh, Samantha, I just read your comment. Now that is funny. You said yes, it's true. Oh, he's appealing it, but they can't. Oh, wow. Yikes. That's awkward. Said I thought if Mel had her security. Y'all comments is coming up too fast. Hold on. Why can't I see these comments? It's y'all really chatting now. Okay, hold on. I can't see everybody's comments. I'm like it's moving. The comments are moving too fast on YouTube. Help me, Lord. Oh, you said that you thought if Mel had our security, he could be there with permission. That's tricky though. How do you get around a restraining order? Oh, you said Mel and Martell can be in the same room with each other. He can't talk to her about anything outside of the kids. Well, we know who else was there because she went live about it. So nobody knows for sure. Heck, y'all can tell they've been given instruction to be very hush hush about what was filmed, so they can't spoil the views of the show. You said there is no restraining order. So which one is it? Does he have one or does he not? Can anyone confirm? I don't want to put out false information. False information. And this is all alleged. Strictly my opinion, commentary. I'm gonna put that out there because I don't know for sure. You said, hey Robin. No, I'm not. I have no clue. They don't even have an official cast yet. You said we also know who wasn't there because she went live chirping. Yeah. It's just some things. But you know what? I'm gonna challenge each and every one of y'all because y'all made her famous. Quit going to her stuff. Why do y'all watch her? I blame y'all. Oh, thank you, Robin. I blame every last one of y'all that watch her lives, that watch her stories. Y'all are responsible. Now, Samantha, let's be nice. You said you were absolutely right. Oh, you said you are absolutely. I'm telling you, so I don't watch her. She never has nothing to say. Yeah, y'all need to quit watching her. Just collectively, just like y'all collectively agree to black out, collectively agree not to watch her. I just think it's just like I just feel like certain people should not have the views. You said I'm nosy. Hey, just listening. New spirit, I'm telling you. Like literally, y'all made her relevant. I hate to say that. It's the same thing I said season one. People kept saying, like, oh, winter wants clout. Winter wants clout. No, I don't. I didn't ask for any clout, but y'all make me relevant. Quit talking about me. You don't want me to be relevant? Erase me from the equation. You don't have to mention me. You don't have to talk about me. You don't have to post about me. You don't have to go live about me. Don't do it. Y'all made me relevant. I didn't have, listen, friend of the show shouldn't have had no. I was a friend. Okay. But because they made me relevant, it forced them to make me a part. So it don't stop making her relevant. Don't go to her lives. You know, if people don't have an audience, it's really hard to exist. I tried to, Robin, but it's like y'all can't make people relevant and then complain when now they're like integrated somehow. I mean, she's integrated by proxy, not to say she's on the cast. But yeah, I mean, she should have negative followers. Like, to actually go and click follow would just be ridiculous. I would not intentionally go click follow. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you who else is trying to do some repair. Bell Collective. If you notice some of their previews, some of the very people that were fighting, no, I'm not talking about her, Robin. Some of the very people were fighting, now they're meeting and saying they got to work it out and figure it out. So they're being told to fix a lot of the infighting and the negativity because they're starting to hear y'all are getting tired of all the negativity. Mark my words, it's being conversations had where y'all got to fix it or y'all not gonna have a show. Y'all drag. If I was her, I wouldn't even go live. Y'all drag her the whole time she's live. Literally. I wouldn't go live for people to drag me. But I'm telling you, that's like my synopsis is that everyone is being told that they got to figure out how to get along so they can have a show. Because y'all, yep, you said that's happening on other franchises. Listen, at a certain point, you wear your audience out with all the fighting. And sometimes you have idiots on these casts that think all the drama and the fighting and the dragging and the bullying is what people want to see. People really don't want to see that. And they definitely don't want to see it all season. So once you ruin a show because of all the backbiting and the fighting and the dragging and the woo, let me tell you what, when I tell y'all I don't miss it, I don't miss it at all. The level of peace that I have in my regular every old day life, the things that I'm able to be involved in now with peace and joy. Like yesterday was so much fun. The events I've been able to go to, I still am able to move around and do business and enjoy my life. It's so much better. People ask me, do I miss it? Absolutely not. Don't miss a dadgum thing. To me, it's not worth the time. It's not worth the money. It's not worth the pinch of clout you get. Pinch. Anybody that thinks they got more is lying to themselves. It's a pinch of clout. You can get more clout on your own. And it's true. Talk about it, Alexandria. The innocent instigator, that's an interesting maybe you better preach in here today. You better preach in here today. I agree. It just gets old. And I think so much faking and A lot of these fights aren't even real. Fake fighting, fake drama, fake. It's just too much. You said the next thing would be to have a real storyline. I'm telling you. So the reason why RHOP is slightly better this season is because the shade been light and the ladies are trying to get a I'm because people get tired, y'all. It gets to be too much. This is what made reality TV so good in the beginning. Yeah, you had your shade here and there. It would be funny to see people like, throw shade and you saw the banter back and forth. But it didn't get so low. And I'm telling you, our show just got so nasty and low. I was just like, ugh, disgusting. And they don't do anything about it. That's the thing to me. Like, at some point, you would think, make a phone call, tell your cast to get their behind off social media. Y'all need to cut it out. We're going to have a meeting. We're going to work this out behind closed doors, but we're not going to work this. It's nothing done. I told y'all it's no checks and balances. Y'all think I'm joking. It's none. So then people get mad when you say, hey, like this is out of hand. There's no checks and balances. There needs to be something done about it because it's bad. And then you want to have the main people throw the rock and hide their hand, but ma'ams and sirs, y'all are responsible. Acting like the victim, pretending to be the victim. You are the problem. But they literally do nothing. My thing is, even if you don't single one person out for being responsible, bring everybody in the room. You remember your teacher used to do that in school, right? They didn't want to single one person out, so they just fussed at everybody. Everybody got the speech. I don't understand why everybody can't get the speech. I ran a production company, baby. We listen. We would run a tight ship. Yeah, reality TV is very dark now because it ain't no checks and balances. We would have meetings weekly. And any sign of foolishness, you would be short a check. I just think, honestly, the business side of reality TV is lacking. That's my thoughts. I think it's lacking. I really do. And I really think it could stand to be done differently. You said real life isn't always negative. People want variety and diversity. I'm trying to tell you, in real life ain't about everybody cheating on their spouse. At some point, I don't even want to see that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see your super dark skeletons. Just gets to be overwhelming. So that's why I liked Ready to Love. The shade thrown is real. The drama is real, but Nephew Tommy don't play. Now, a lot of y'all do love Ready to Love. I think Will Packer does a great job. I do. I have to give him his flowers. From what I can tell, I don't know what the pay is like, but I feel like Ready to Love is different. And I think because it's just a one season show, it doesn't have to be all that elaborate. But for me, I think he does a great job. It seems that he runs a solid production. You said betraying friendships, leaking the blogs, attempting to destroy businesses is so sad. Yeah, it is. Yes, Samantha is cutting up in these comments, child. She is cutting up. I have a term for that, Jacqueline, but I can't say it live. You said, even when I look back to how they brought your ex on, I was like, that was some really nasty work and could have taken a turn off of ratings. Yep, I agree. Innocent instigator, I absolutely agree. Samantha says she has had about enough. You said I watched Love is Blind. I like Love is Blind. I'm watching Love is Blind UK. You said Will Packer is an excellent producer. I think he is. I do. I have a lot of respect from what I can tell. He looks like he runs a great production company. But yeah, you know, it's just some things that I feel like shouldn't happen. Who posted people's wedding pics? Who got married? Who got married? Look at me. Now I'm being nosy. Who got married? Whose picture got posted? I'm actually rather enjoying RHOP this season. I ain't even gonna hold you. Rather enjoying it. I haven't had a chance to review, but I will. I'll get caught up so I can review RHOP. I actually have been enjoying. I didn't watch it last night for obvious reasons, but I will catch up. Not a Chester cat. Not post the wedding pics of male security. Oh gosh. Hey Nicole, I just think that's tacky. That's just it to me it's just whew, sometimes I gotta breathe because some things I'm just like, it's just mind my words. Mind my words, y'all. I didn't really, like I said, I was busy the last 3 or 4 days. And I really just did not get an opportunity to dig into what all was going on. But sometimes I feel like the more CC's covering this stuff, it's not real helpful because it pushes more negativity into the algorithm. And for me, I don't want to add more negativity to something I feel like is just being done out of spite. And like I told y'all, I don't want to give her any more attention. So talking about it, covering it, discussing it is giving her more attention. And I don't know if people honestly realize that. Honestly, Robin, I'll be glad when they move on from them as well and kind of focus more on their individual lives. I would love to just hear more about what Mel has going on. I do know she had a successful live with goalie products with Nick Cannon. I know Nick Cannon is a goalie spokesperson, and Mel and he did a TikTok together. Shout out to Anonymous T for I watch Anonymous T. So I saw her recap of it, and Chit Chat with QT also talked about it as well. So thank y'all for covering it because I was not able to watch. But congratulations to Mel. Honestly, y'all, you just got to figure out a way to stay in your lane. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you stay in your lane, things will continue to open up for you. And I think it's real amazing that this is happening in the midst of people trying to be negative towards her. Nobody's saying that she's perfect, but I just think some things are honestly just unnecessary. Hey, Jeffrey. Unnecessary. Stay in your lane. Keep doing you. I'm telling you, opportunities will come. I told y'all since leaving been the best thing I could have ever done. I kid you not. Best thing. I literally have had people be like, praise God. Now we can work together because I do not want to be associated with that show. So yesterday when I sung the national anthem, I was not introduced as Winter Harris of Love and Marriage DC, Winter Harris, formerly of Love and Marriage, former reality, none of that. It said Winter Harris, actress and recording artist, both of which are actually and factually true. DC's own, where it was so great. My boyfriend was like, yes, now that's an introduction. Not none of that other BS that don't even speak to your character and who you are as a person. That's what was so great about going to the game yesterday, to be amongst some of my people. Listen, I promise you now, I don't worry about nothing these people on reality TV think. I could care less. They don't know me. These people literally don't know me at all. They couldn't tell you what has happened in my life for the last 5 years, let alone the last 3. All they know is what they know through reality TV, which is mostly foolishness and fabrication. Um, but these people know me. That's what matters to me, because they know me, know me. They've been with me. They've seen me go through the fire and go through the trenches. I don't care nothing else about what these people got to say at all. Now, those of you who connect with me on social media and get an opportunity to connect with me through TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, sometimes through IG or Threads, y'all are getting to know Winter, which now a lot of y'all get to know Winter, be like, you know what? I didn't like you on the show, but I love you because y'all get to know me. These shows will have you jacked up. You want to make some real money, be on these shows long enough. Because it's a lot of people from these shows now. Sometimes y'all learn people are edited very nicely on these shows. And then you meet them in person and realize they're fraudulent. And they're not who they say they are. That's unfortunate. I don't want to be that person. I want people to be like pleasantly surprised. Oh, hey, Lori Bell. Why can't I see y'all's comments? Hey, Valerie. Hey, Scorpion. No, Samantha's been cutting in somebody's tail over there on YouTube. I don't know. I'm not seeing my YouTube comments weirdly. Let me disconnect. This is what I'm about to do. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to disconnect Facebook's comments because I literally cannot see YouTube. There we go. You said I got to know you on YouTube through Ashley. Yep. Loved your directness. I can be direct. I do my best to, straight shooter. Maybe I was too blunt. I'm noticing my youngest daughter she's so blunt. Yesterday she said something to my oldest daughter's boyfriend, and I was like, Autumn, child, what is wrong? Hey, Mickey. Hey, Samantha. Oh, you said you followed me through Queen Sheba? Yeah, a lot of y'all came over after Queen Sheba. She got it honestly, but I'm gonna have to work on it. Hey, uppity. I'm gonna have to work on her bluntness. I said, girl, we can't have you doing that. You've been and cut somebody. She's so blunt. I'm like, oh my gosh, why? Why? Ma'am? Turn it down. Turn it down a notch. That baby is blunt. She told my youngest son he looked goofy. I said, ma'am, what? Be nice. Be nice. She just was like, well, I said, no, it's not a well. There's a way to say things. And my oldest daughter was like, well, she just like you. I said, I don't think I'm that bad. She said, really, Mom? I said, oof. I got to work on it then. If I sound like that, I got to work on it. Telling you. Because she's a little something. She's a little lethal. But it was a good day. It was a good day. Oh, thank you for buying a gift, uppity. I will say we can do a little insertion. I'm gonna run a quick commercial because somebody was like, girl, you don't be running your commercials. And I will run this commercial because if you have not signed up for your session with me, or you have not registered for any training, Hilarious. All right. So if you are not a member of Grow Her Society, make sure you check the description in this bio. I will update it after this live so you can take advantage of the rates that we have right now for becoming a member of Grow Her Society. Now, this is specifically for my peeps that are looking to grow and expand. More specifically, enjoy your lunch, Samantha. You have been fun. Make sure you check it out. If you are a woman over, you know what? I say over 35. Hey, Chef Don Don. If you're a woman over 35 looking to grow personally or professionally, make sure you go to Grow Her Society. There are courses available, ebooks available. I even, look at my hat. I love that. Thank you. Is it Lamb Rocks? Thank you. Is it Roxanne? Thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate that. Make sure you go. I'm offering $1 bundle. Yes, $1. If you're on this live, make sure you grab it. The link will be in this bio, or you can go to my community page. You're able to access it there, or you can go to stand.store/grow-her to access the dollar. We're still taking pre-orders for the Read the Room t-shirt. If you would like yours, thank you to all of those that have purchased. I really want to place the order before the week is out, that I don't like to take too long with a pre-order because y'all out here saying people scamming, and I don't scam. So I've had some postponements, but I don't listen. You can have your money back. So too many people out here getting accused of things. So if you would like to pre-order, get your order in before the week is out. Get your Read the Room t-shirt. That is available on my site as well. I try to think before I go back into the discussion. Is anyone looking forward to Bell Collective? How many people do I have that are watching Bell Collective? Or are you guys just waiting for the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion to come back? Roxanne, you said you watched the Bell Collective. I would say drop a 1 in the chat if you watch Bell Collective. Drop a 2 in the chat if you watch Bell Collective and you're waiting on the Love and Marriage Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion to come back. Or 3 if you're just waiting on Love and Marriage Huntsville to circle back with this reunion. Thank you, Chef Don Don. You said I always get a good laugh on these lives. Baby, you need to go back and read the chat. The chat on YouTube has been insanity today. Teresa said I'm going to attempt to watch it. I got 1s. I got 2s. I got 3. I got 1. I got 3. Okay, so y'all watching Bell Collective. Okay. I got a few 2s, so y'all watch both of them. Not Jay Jam said they completely done with all the shows. Mimi said she done as well. You said definitely excited about Bell Collective. They all have something going on. Hope it was caught on film. You said I like Bell Collective. I don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, Brian, what? Brian said he'd have made his own number. He said 4. I don't care. I don't care. It's Tati said she done. Scorpion Miz said I'm good on anything associated. Wow. Healthcare worker says she watched both. You got it right. Y'all is not playing today. Somebody said they waiting on Ready to Love. Dang. You know, I'm going to be honest. In all fairness, I do not think that you can please everybody. Loma said I watched both. Okay. I don't think you can please everyone. You know, that's the thing. I really don't. I don't feel like you can please everyone. But y'all are Y'all are lethal. You said I watch both. Okay. You said I'm traumatized by LAMH. I can't watch another reality TV. Are you serious? Not if she end up on Bell Collective. You done. Now, why y'all don't like Stormy? Hey, Dr. Diligent. What Stormy do? I don't really follow Stormy. I'll be honest. I don't know anything about what she really has going on. Hey, Women's Mindset. I mean, I know she has the Canvas Beauty, but I don't know anything else. I don't follow her. No, nothing shady about that. I just don't follow her. You said, I like Bell Collective, but I have a low tolerance for the gang up and bad acting. I don't like it either. It's just, it's bad enough when the women do it, but when the men get involved, it just take it to a whole nother nasty level. I can't stand it. Miss, that scorpion came out just then. You said I let the CC, not I let the CCs watch it. You said you took a break from these various shows. Do you think reality TV star couples should take a break to protect their marriage? I do. I think it's smart. This is why you see so many reality TV marriages tank, because of the pressure from these shows, and these shows are not set up, I feel, to really support marriages. And people say, well, no, the marriage wasn't strong to begin with. Yeah, but when you have people that intentionally spread lies, spread rumors, people in other positions being messy, I think a lot of these shows could be helped with just removing some of the input from the men altogether. I think that's where a lot of oh, listen, Chef Don, you just took the words right out of my mouth. You said that's where I feel like Bell Collective will go wrong. The men. I think involving the men is the worst concept ever. I don't know why we thought that was necessary. I think men in these situations are meant to be supportive roles, not main roles. And I think switching men to main roles in these reality TV shows, primarily centered around women, was the wrong move. Hey, Linda. You said I'm done with them all. You said he said he doesn't need the viewers, so I moved on. Y'all are ruthless now. You said they wouldn't let Stormy on because she's in Huntsville now. You said married to medicine includes the men by default. Yeah, but I even feel like on Married to Medicine, the men's role is still very controlled. You know what I mean? I still feel like even on Married, and maybe the men are just more low key on there, but I do feel like Married to Medicine is still more controlled. Whereas on, Love and Marriage Huntsville or Love and Marriage DC or Love and Marriage Detroit, the men are heavily integrated, and I think it ruins the shows. I don't think the men make the shows at all. I think they ruin it. They're meant to be supporting. Hey, Angela. I agree, Brian. I hate the concept. My thing is the idea should have been creating more shows that featured more strong Black leads as women, because we don't really get that on Bravo. Like, that should have been the push. That should have been the push. More shows that push more women as the leads. Potomac and Atlanta are the only two that really feature us. Other than that, the rest of these shows they have one token Black woman. Hey, T. Burks. I agree, Bridget. And I just think this was an opportunity to change that narrative. That's my thought. Hey, drop the mic. You said, yep, because they are all up in women's business and it gives, yup. Absolutely. I agree. You said Peter made the room for the male voice on those shows. But this is why we call Petty Peter Patsy. Patricia. Stay out of women's business. This is exactly why Petty Patsy over there got his name. We didn't want the men involved. Can't we have nothing? You said Love and Marriage Huntsville is toxic. I'm not watching the show. However, I support the CCs who report it. Because men don't watch reality shows. Men don't watch reality shows. Women are the greatest consumers of reality TV. Women. Actually, let me look it up. What percentage of women make up the reality TV audience? Let me see. Yeah, they make up the majority. Women make up the majority. And I'm not saying that men don't watch them at all. A lot of that's true. Brown sugar, a lot of men watch with their wives because their wives are watching it. So they watch it by default. But women make up a majority of these audience. Women, not men. Women. That's the point I'm making. Men don't make up the majority. I do believe some men watch reality TV. They still don't make up the majority. Hey, Dana. They just don't. And if Linda, if you don't mind shouting out some of the content, like all of the content creators, you can mention their channels if you see any content creators in the chat. I don't want to forget that. You said some of the men on Bell Collective want the spotlight. It's weird for me, and I don't care for the ones who can't keep his ex's name out of his mouth. Now she's coming on the show. Served. Oh, I'm actually looking forward to her being on the show. Level the playing field a bit. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Brown Sugar. I appreciate that. I tried to take off my foundation and preserve some of my the framework that my that my makeup artist gave me. So, oh, thank you, Women's Mindset Coach, for your gift. I appreciate it. But yeah, you see that a lot. You see a lot of the men just be itching to be famous. You said correction when Stormy wanted Bell Collective, but was turned down because she lived in a different part of Mississippi. So how will she go on Bell Collective now, living in Huntsville? I don't know. Did y'all watch the recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville? I didn't hear a lot of people recap it. Yep, kind of like football. That's a great, oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Heart Mindset. I appreciate that. Dr. Diligent, that's a great point. Kind of like football. Women watch with their husbands, but men are the base viewers. So true. Just flip it. Women are the base viewers for reality TV. Men watch with their wives. So did y'all watch the, you said, nope, I heard it was a snooze fest. Danielle, you said Stormy's leaving Huntsville? I would imagine it's, thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. You said the men in the show ruin it all. They more catty, child. Way more catty. Can't stand it. But I think in some of these cases, the men outshine the women because the wives is boring. But, you know, different story for a different day. I think if the men's personalities were in their wives, a lot of these shows would have hit shows. The problem is, I think a lot of times you cast these couples because the husband has more personality than the wife. So you got to bring them both, or you're going to be a personality short, or a few personalities short. And I'm not here to point out who does and does not have personality. I have my thoughts, and I'll keep those thoughts to myself. Octavia, thank you for your Cash App. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys enjoy my commentary, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. You said DC is really whack with all those men running the show. Child. Oh, you said I'll do it for you. Thank you so much. Child. I'm telling y'all, some of these women don't have the personality of a can of paint. And convincing some people that they're stars or have star quality. Let me just be very clear, okay? This may sound harsh. I just want to give a disclaimer. I don't mean to sound harsh, okay? But my mama and my grandmama were straight shooters, and I inherited their straight shooterness. So what I'm about to say may sound harsh, but I don't mean to sound harsh. I don't come from the generation where everybody gets a trophy. Somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose. When it comes to having star quality, you either have it or you do not. There is no in between. There is no, I think that person is a star. There is not, I want this person to be a star. I don't care how many times you talk about a person, you amp a person up. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Drop the mic and your $20 support. It's $20 gift. I have so many gifts. I hope I'm remembering to shout everyone out. Right now we have 10 gifts that have been given on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. 1 star. You guys are amazing. Drop the mic says, I love your perspective on these shows. It really makes a difference because you have been cast before. Thank you so much. We don't make the rules. This is much like I told y'all, we don't make the rules. When it comes to how people feel about side pieces and side chicks, we don't make the rules. It is what it is. Much like being a star, you can be casted on every reality show from here to Alabama. That does not mean you have star quality just because you were casted on a reality show. Are we clear on that? A lot of these people, I done told y'all, are E-list at best when it comes to celebrityism. We don't make the rules. Either you have it or you don't. You ever hear people make that comment in Hollywood? She has it, or they have it, he has it. A lot of these people don't have it. And I get tired of whom gassing these people up. Just because you gave them a job. Just because you gave people a job don't mean they have it. Now these people gonna gas themselves up because you gave them a job and think that they are it. Not true. We don't make the rules. I'm not trying to be rude. But some of these women don't have personalities at all. Now, I can name a few. And they're not the type of personalities that draw you in or that, have that sparkle. It's like going to, you said at all, seriously. So this is the thing. It's like going to watch a public speaker. Everybody ain't no public speaker. Some people will bore you from here to kingdom come. Absolutely bore you. But it's some people that are just such good talkers and speakers. They could be talking about nothing, but because they're great at what they do and they just have it, they're amazing. We don't make the rules. Either you have it or you don't. So I just really wish a lot of this could be solved if we just would quit lying to folks. You said bingo. That's the reason why, hey, Purple Princess, that's the reason why Peter stood out. And I'm convinced that's on DC, Detroit, and Belclare. Absolutely. You said dry as sandpaper. Yeah. And I don't mean any harm. Let me just be very clear, y'all. I'm not hating on anybody. Congratulations to all of them. This is the highest height that many of them will reach. Congratulations. I wish you every congratulation in the world, okay? But this will be it. Once these things are over, you will not see and hear from a lot of these people. It's the truth. It is the truth. They will do very little outside of these shows. You see this even on Bravo. Some of the people that really have it, you'll see them go on to do other things because they have it. This is why they couldn't get rid of Phaedra like that. Say what you will, love or hate Phaedra. Phaedra has it. I loved her on Traitors. You can't get rid of what a person has. Either you have it or you don't. It's some people you can hate them. You can hate on them. Doesn't matter. They're going to make it regardless because they have it. Some of these people are getting thrown a bone. You better maximize that bone. Might be the only bone you get. Be grateful. But what blows me is the people to let these bones that they've been thrown go to their head. Now you over here acting like you that thing and that girl, and it's fine. If you believe you that girl in your mind, I think everybody should have a healthy dose of self-esteem. But some of y'all think higher of yourself than you ought to, and we should not do that. You understand what I'm saying? You said, oh, thank you so much, Nikki. I appreciate that. You said we know who's dry as paint. Some people are. I'm going to tell you now. Real talk. It's some people's scenes. I promise you, I fast forward through. Even when I was on Love and Marriage DC, I never watched a whole full episode. God is my witness. God is my witness. Corey will tell you. When we had to watch them scenes before reunion, I would skip through most of it. It's boring. Absolutely boring. I can't watch all of Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's some boring parts in there. I can't even watch all of Bell Collective. Some boring parts in there. Unlike RHOP, I feel like keeps my attention the entire time. Love or hate Ashley, she plays a role. Excuse me. I know she's been accused of not being a very good housewife, but I feel like Ashley plays her part because I also don't feel like Ashley's fighting to be the star. You see what I'm saying? Ashley's not fighting to be the star. Ashley plays her part. And I think you always have to have people in a cast that understand their role. When you get too many people fighting for the top, it becomes chaotic. And God forbid some of these women get involved. Because that's all I can call them, women. Because no man really want to be in the mix for real like that. I know good well I couldn't bring my boyfriend on nobody's reality show because he would be like, I'm not doing all that talking. Because at a certain point, we just going to throw hands and be done with it. I'm not arguing. I'm not sitting here going back and forth. Okay. I'm not doing all that. He's not. But I couldn't bring him on here. He's not gonna sit and argue. He's not doing it. If it's a problem, somebody get in my face, he's just gonna handle it. He's not going back and forth. Hey, Fox. Just you said Ashley is messy, but in a necessary way. Every star needs a co-star, but you have to be okay with being that. And you have these men, women, and these women who are not. You said, but don't care for their character on the show. That's fair how I see it. Or I mean, not how I see it. Quintessential Jules. Sorry, I gave you a whole new name. Quintessential Jules. That's accurate. Yep. You said my husband hates reality TV. You ain't getting my boyfriend on it. Not happening. Not happening at all. Scorpion Miz. Oh my goodness. You said it's mighty strange. She likes. I don't think it's strange that they trying to make them reconcile at all. I don't think it's strange. I feel like at a certain point you have to bring people together. How long I've been on here? Okay. I gotta wrap it up. Okay, I've been on here for an hour and almost 20 minutes, y'all. I said I was gonna be on here an hour because I don't like for it to be too long, because then y'all get tired and y'all don't finish watching this whole live. All right. I said all I'm gonna say today. I will be back live tomorrow at some point, probably midday. Thank you so much, Purple Yoda. I'm not, like I told y'all, I'm not anti-reality TV. I'm anti-ratchet reality TV, and I'm anti-toxic reality TV. If I could ever find, oh, you said the longer you're on, the more you're seeing on For You page. Oh, Women Mindset Coach. Thank you for letting me know that. I didn't know. Oh, Jay Jammin. Okay, before I go, I'm gonna tell y'all this. When I tell y'all know that I'm in my acting bag now. Y'all help me spread the word. Kev on Stage. It is my dream role to be casted as a first lady on the show Churchy. It's literally ran by Kev on Stage. When I tell you, I feel like I could eat that role down. I'm telling you now, it's in my soul to play a rival first lady. It is. I don't know if it's a battle of the choirs, but I just need to be a rival first lady. I feel like that role is meant for me because I feel like I could kill it. Kev on Stage. You need a rival first lady for an episode. Have your people call my people. I'm telling you now, it's going down. But Greenleaf was my show, and it was my prayer that Greenleaf would stay, in season long enough for me to get casted in a role on Greenleaf, because I would love to have played on Greenleaf as well. I need to Lord, I'm gonna put this in the atmosphere. I need to get connected to Priscilla Shire. She does a lot of movies that are Christian-based, faith-based. I would love to act in some of those movies. But when it comes to those roles, I feel like I ain't even got to act, baby. I can be my whole self. Listen, how I see it. I'm telling you now, I feel like that show needs my spirit on it. I love Churchy, but Kev on Stage, I'm manifesting working with Kev on Stage. Would love to work with Priscilla Shire. Those are some roles I would love to play, like some producers I would love to work with. Kev on Stage, Priscilla Shire. It's on my bucket list. You said the Lady May spinoff. Where is it? Where is it? I'm telling you, I feel like there's a blessing with my name on it. Working with Kev on stage and Priscilla Shire. I would love to be in one of their films for sure. I never watched Queen Sugar. I've never watched Queen Sugar at all. You said I could see you playing Lynn Whitfield's part. Baby. Kingdom Business. There you go, Bridget. Any of these faith-based, I'm telling you, it's got my name on it. I just feel like it's in me. The acting is in me. Now, Mark, my acting coach, would probably be like, he thinks I could literally, he said he thinks I would make a good detective. Which, baby, sure can. We can find some stuff out. He thinks I would make a good detective. He thinks I would make a good reporter, like a news anchor or reporter. And he said he thinks I would make a good wife or love interest. He gave me 3 things that should govern what type of roles I go for. But yeah, he was like, you would make a good wife or a love interest of someone, a detective, and a reporter. I've auditioned for an attorney. I've auditioned for a reporter. I've auditioned for one other role. I'm trying to think of the name. What role it was. Oh, I was somebody's girlfriend. I got killed though. You said Queen Sugar had eye candy. Who was on Queen Sugar? Was it the tall chocolate one? You said Winter, would you audition for the Jenkins Brothers movies? Yeah, I sure would. Lawyer, judge. I definitely could play a lawyer. I love a good argument. I used to want to be an attorney. He said, I can see you being on a show like Rescue 911 or The Resident. Yeah. My acting coach really, I shout out to Mark McKinnon. He really has been encouraging, but he's like, Winter, he's like, I'm telling you, keep going. It's in you. I said, Mark, I appreciate that. He said, some people, you can just see it in them. He said, you probably have heard all of your life, you a natural actress. I said, well, maybe not natural actress, but that I got a lot of mouth. But I will tell you what I will say, and this is something that I talk about with my ladies in Grow Her Society, which is why I was which is why it was so important to me to focus on a certain age group, because I'm telling y'all, over 35, they tell us what we can't do so much as women. And I hope that I am an example that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. I feel like my life just started at 40. Seriously. All of these amazing things started happening in my life at 40. So, and I'm just getting started. I promise you, I'm just getting started. So my encouragement to those in Grow Her Society is just, it's never too late. Whatever your dream is, whatever your hope is, whatever your desire is, like, just do it. Go after it. Create the space for it. Practice. Yesterday, when I was introduced as an actress and recording artist, that's not because I'm just trying to gas myself up. I have credits to my name. I've been in a series, in a movie. I've been on reality TV. I do have singles out. Like, they're not just talking about something I want to be known as. It's something that is my reality. And it was interesting because my boyfriend was like, giving me a pep talk before I sang. And he was like, baby, you've worked hard. Own it. Like, this is your moment. This is who you are. You've worked hard. You deserve every accolade that comes with that. So that's my encouragement to y'all. Like, just do it. And if you are struggling with that, then that's why you need to be in Grow Her Society. And that's why you need to be working with me so we can get through that and over that. Oh, happy birthday. Get a clue. Happy birthday. That's amazing. Happy birthday. My son just got, y'all, I got 3 licensed drivers. 3. Praise the name of the Lord. My son got his license today. He is official. So excited. You said, here's a show idea. A younger assistant pastor and his wife try to dethrone the pastor and first lady with the help of the younger members. Baby, ain't that a twist? So they're doing big things in Detroit and filmmaking. I love supporting our Black producers. Well, baby, if you know any, tell them to have their people call my people. Oh, that's amazing. Get a clue. I hope you have an amazing birthday. All right, y'all. I will see y'all soon. I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all have a great and glorious rest of your day. I'm gotta finish doing what I'm doing, and I will see you guys. Be sure to keep an eye out on my YouTube. I will upload my national anthem performance for the Commanders yesterday to my YouTube. Love you guys. Have a great day. And yes, my son is still holding on to that raggedy Lucky Glove.